What's going on, lads and lasses? Welcome back to 100% Mag. So, of course, we go into the game at the weekend against Manchester City at St James's Park. It's going to be a 12:30 kickoff for this game. This is going to be an absolutely interesting game as we go into probably one of the toughest tests we've had to face this season, as we look to pick up yet another good result at St James's Park. Now, looking at it, of course, looking at the Man City side of things, we have had a little bit of a boost going into this game, and the fact that today Pep Guardiola has just came out and said that Rodri will not be able to play for the rest of this season. So that's a little bit of a boost for us. However, Man City still have Erling Haaland. There is a positive to that, however, in the fact that Haaland, out of his 100 goals that he scored in league and cup for Man City, he's only managed to score one goal against Newcastle United. So hopefully that continues in the game tomorrow as we take them on at St James's Park. Now, looking at the other fitness worries for Man City going into this game, you've got Nathan Ake, Oscar Bob, Kevin De Bruyne, who are also absent from the game. Man City as well did have a 100% unbeaten record this season. They're still unbeaten, but their 100% unbeaten record has now ended after, of course, getting a 2-2 draw against Arsenal. The referee for the game is going to be Jared Gillette, so unfortunately it is again another Scouser, an adopted one, but it's still another Scouser involved in Newcastle United's games this season. And on VAR, it will be, of course, Stuart Atwell, who is from the Manchester area. So again, it is going to be Liverpool and Manchester contingent on the officiating duties for this game. Looking at our team news going into the game, Eddie Howe has said in the presser today, heading into the game, that Alexander Isak is a doubt with a toe problem, so we're probably not going to see Isak play in the game tomorrow. So I would expect to see William Hasula going in up top instead. Callum Wilson, Jamal Lascelles, Sven Botman, Lewis Miley and Matt Target are all remaining out as well. So it's going to be a very tough game as expected. At the end of the day, it is Manchester City. This is the team to beat in the Premier League. They have won the last 4 Premier League titles. So this is going to be a tough test for us and one of our toughest tests this season. So if we can overcome this hurdle, we can come away with a result at St James's Park, be it a draw, be it 3 points in the bag. If we could get the 3 points, that would be absolutely amazing. But personally, if we can't, then, I'd take a draw in this game. At least getting a point on the board against Manchester City is a good thing. But with Rodri not being there, he is their anchor in their midfield. He is the player that, they mostly go through, unless Kevin De Bruyne is there, of course. And he is, their stability to stop you from getting through to their defence. Without him there, there's every chance that we could come away from tomorrow's game with 3 points in the bag. So I'm going to go with a score prediction and a very positive score prediction. And I'm going to say Newcastle United come away 1-0 against Manchester City and win all 3 points in the game and allow us to set up for the next game after this to get more points on the board. Like I say, this is going to be a very, very tough test. And I'm sure after today's news, what we received about Darren Eales, which of course I talked about in an earlier video, I'm sure the lads are going to be well and truly desperate to go out there and dedicate this game to Darren Eales, given the performance of a lifetime to our CEO, who has literally given a lot to Newcastle United since joining the club in August of 2022. And even now, like I said in that video, after being given such horrible news, is still continuing on until Newcastle United can find a suitable replacement for the role as CEO at Newcastle United. So that's just a pure man with his heart on his sleeve, in dedication to football, so absolutely amazing to see that. And hopefully, there will be a massive round of applause for Darren Eales in tomorrow's game as well. from all of the fans in attendance. I'm sure, you know, a lot of fans at home will be doing it as well. I will personally be, you know, giving Darren Eales a round of applause because the guy has done absolutely amazing at Newcastle United, and it's such a shame to hear that he's now going to have to go through something as horrible as this. But let us know your thoughts anyway down in the comments below. Till next time, I'll see you all for the next one, and how